Greeting anglers. I'm here to talk about a few things that Jake and I developed last year. We noticed there was a little void in some areas of the spring musky tackle, so we developed a series of some smaller type lures that are all handmade in our shop here in Minocqua, and we tested them last year, did very well with them. One of them that we made was this one here. It's called the little chub bait, and it's handmade out of wood. All of our lures are made out of wood, and this one's weighted a little bit towards the nose. It's kind of a knockoff of the old striker, which we're making as the striker, which is a 10-inch lure compared to this one's only 4.5 inches long. And it's weighted so that it's made to go shallow, and what you do is you just cast it out and give it short twitches with your rod, and it has a lot of flashing action, darting action, and it's very erratic, and it's a type of lure that you'd like to use in the shallow water in the spring. It's a really deadly method that's overlooked by a lot of anglers in spring. Another little bait that we came out with, this one's called a Little Buddy, and this one is weighted with lead, but this one has a little diving lip on the front, and the diving lip really makes this wiggle really a lot. It'll just pulsate your rod like you wouldn't believe, and it's also a proper size for early spring fishing. This one also has a rattle in it, so it makes a little noise because it wiggles so much, and it makes a rattle sound too. And this one too, I like to work over the shallow water in the spring, and just you can crank this one, or you can twitch it, or whatever you like to do. It's a real easy bait to use. It casts well. It weighs enough that you can cast it with any of your musky tackle that you have. And it's a custom lure that we're making mostly for Jim at the Musky shop here. And we take these to shows, so you're not going to see these in all the stores. Same with the little chub bait there. Another bait that we developed was a little bigger size. This is a 7-inch. And this one, if you notice, has a larger lip than the Little Buddy. So this one is also weighted, and it also has a rattle, and this one will get down a little deeper. When you're fishing on some of the clear lakes where you have to get down closer to the structure, this is a real good choice. And you can crank this or twitch it or do whatever you want. It's a no-brainer type of lure to use. And like I say, we have a rattle, it's weighted, and it comes in a few different colors. This color in particular is really good on lakes that have Cisco in. And we put that silver Prism tape on there, and I've really done well with this one, not just in spring but also in fall. It's a proper size. Of most of our Ciscos in our lakes around here are about that size. So it's a real good fall bait besides our early season bait in the clear water. Another thing that's overlooked by a lot of anglers in spring is using live suckers. Now this year, we always have made some spinner rigs. This year we came out with a few new blade colors. This green nickel is a good color for clear water lakes. And then we came out with a red nickel too that is good for stained water. So that's a couple new things in our quick set line. This rig here has the front leading hook, which pulls the sucker around, and then the hooks that release with the little keeper hook. I don't know if you can see that real well, but that's what holds it in place. And we also have the Easy Nose rig, which has this little stainless steel clip. Maybe if I lay it on the table there, you might be able to see that a little better on the white. That has the little clip that you just spread this, and you put that in the nostril part of the sucker up here. Then this is stainless steel, so when you jerk it, it spreads that, and that pops free, and then you get all the force of your set back here where your hooks are. So that's been a real popular rig for us so far this year at the shows, and last year at the Musky shop. Jim has sold lots of them here too. Another thing that's very important, which is overlooked, is to keep your hooks sharp. We make this little twin file, and the best way to that I can say to do it is the way I do it in the boat, and that's by putting the 2 twin files on the hook and go towards the point of the hook until you feel it taking that burr off. Even all the hooks here in the Musky shop here all need to be touched up because you get them from the factory and they're not as sharp as they should be. And then hit the other side a little bit on the back, and it puts a perfect point on there, and it makes a difference between having a strike or catching a fish. So keep that in mind this season, and good luck to all you musky anglers out there.